Arjun is in a miserable position. That is not the position of Arjun, the person. That is the situation of entire mankind. That is the conflict that we all face daily, every day. So first of all, it is not about Arjun and Krishna. It is not about two persons. Arjun and Krishna are both within us. Krishna is not standing in front of Arjun. Krishna is the heart of Arjun.
Chapter 17, verses 23 till 27. Om-Tat-Sat, this has been declared to be the triple designation of Brahman. By that were made of old the Brahmanas, the Vedas and the Yajñas. Therefore, uttering Om are the acts of sacrifice, gift and austerity as enjoined in the ordinances, always begun by the followers of the Vedas. Uttering Tat without aiming at fruits are the various acts of yajna, austerity and gift performed by the seekers of Moksha. The word Sat is used in the sense of reality and of goodness, and so also, O Parth, the word Sat is used in the sense of an auspicious act. Steadiness in yajna, austerity and gift is also called Sat, as also action in connection with these is called Sat. The question says, how to understand Om-Tat-Sat as it is being indicated by Sri Krishna in the above verses. I have seen many people reciting this mantra, but that happens very mechanically. What is its essence? It is a triple declaration. It is a triple reinforcement, as Sri Krishna says in verse 23, Om Tat Sat, this has been declared to be the triple designation of Brahman. The scriptures, especially the Indic scriptures, rely a lot on the power of repetition. Why do they rely on the power of repetition? Because it is the prakriti of the mind to live in repetitions. Why does the mind live and behave as it does? Because it is being repeatedly conditioned in a few things. The forces of conditioning are acting repeatedly on the mind, continuously. You need food, there is a cycle of breath. People come and repeatedly interact with you. There is sunrise, there is the day, there is the dusk, then there is night. And all these things are happening repeatedly. Repeatedly you are getting the experience that the world is real. Repeatedly you are getting the feeling that you are the body. Continuously you are being charmed and bewitched by Maya. Therefore, the logic is that if the oppressor is continuously and repeatedly waging a war on you, then your defenses and your resistance must also be continuous and repeated. And that's the thing with mantras. You have to repeat them. You have to repeat them. And repeating something thrice is the minimum that is needed. For example, the Upanishads, even if they have to say Shanti, they will say Om, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. That's how the Shanti part would begin and end. Om, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Why? Because Ashanti is threefold. Because Ashanti is so continuous that a single one-time declaration of Shanti won't suffice. For example, Sattva is Ashanti, Raj is Ashanti, Tam is Ashanti. Jagrati is Ashanti, Swapna is Ashanti, Sushupti is Ashanti. There is so much that is threefold and is Ashanti. The Sthul is Ashanti, the Sukshma is Ashanti, the Karan is Ashanti. So, Ashanti is like a spear with 3 heads. Minimum of 3 heads. Multiply this 3 by any number that you please. How can a one-time utterance of Shanti be sufficient? Right? So mantras are therefore repeated. Om-Tat-Sat, Sri Krishna is telling here, is an even special mantra in the sense that you don't have to repeat the mantra 3 times or 4 times, 10 times. You don't only have to repeat the mantra 10 times. Even within the mantra there is a threefold repetition. So there is the entire mantra, Om Tat Sat, and you repeat it as many times as possible. But even if you say Om Tat Sat once, you have actually just said the same thing thrice. Krishna is saying all 3 point towards the same Brahman. Om Tat Sat. Om Tat Sat. So that makes it even more potent as a mantra. What is it that Om points to? We have discussed that quite a few times. We have appreciated the potent symbolism contained in the 3 sounds that make Om, A, U, Ma. And we have said that after A, U and Ma comes the great silence that is the basis and the end of Om, Pranav. So Om contains everything. The sound that points to the physical, material world, the world that you experience in your 3 states of consciousness. A refers to the world that you experience when you are awake. U refers to your dream state of sleep. And Ma refers to the state of consciousness in your deep, dreamless sleep. These 3 are there. And when Ma ends, Ma tapers off, it dissolves into an unending silence that is Nirakar Brahm. A, U and Ma refer to the Sakar Vishwa, the embodied Vishwa, the formed universe, and the environment of Om, the silence that you enter after the Ma sound tapers off is the Nirakar Brahm. So that's what Om points at, Brahm. Similarly, Tat or that points to the one. Therefore, that can be used to address him is that, Tat. Are you getting it? Just say that, Tat. Because no name applies to him. All names are just limitations. All names will refer to something, and everything is limited. Getting it? And then you refer to the same Brahma in another way, Sat. Sat is a practical way of referring to Brahma or truth or remembering truth. What is Sat? That which really is. That which really is. That which will not disintegrate or disappear or just vanish. That is Sat. Sat is that which is essential. Sat is that which is not going to disappoint you or fob you off. Sat is that which is not going to cheat you. You won't be left wondering and disillusioned by the turn of events. You won't find your dependable object suddenly having turned into something else, become undependable or vanished altogether. That is Sat. So Sat too points towards the same truth or Brahma. Therefore, Om-Tat-Sat is a threefold remembrance of truth. You are remembering the truth in three ways, thrice. That is the reason, as you have mentioned, Om-Tat-Sat is such a powerful and popular mantra.